Hi, this is Dr. Fryer. Today is August the 29th, 2022, and this is a short screencast to review what we talked about today in class with the Scratch application Polygon Play, or it's actually a lesson. So you can read the instructions here, and basically you're going to be remixing this project. So if you go ahead and open this project, it should pop you either over into Chrome or Safari. Make sure that you're signed into your Scratch account. When you click the green flag, you're just going to see that this project actually just draws a simple square. And if you scroll through the instructions, you'll be able to read some details about how I recommend that you play with this and modify it. But what you might want to do first before you do that is scroll down, and on the right, you're going to see a column of remixes. And if you click View All, you can see a lot of different ways that students in the past have remixed this project. So I'm going to tap on one of those, click the green flag, and you're going to see what this does. This reminds me of a program called Spirograph that I actually had when I was little, that used a pen and these circular things with teeth, and you would be able to put your pen in different places and you'd be able to draw different kinds of shapes. This is one of my favorites. This reminds me a little bit of the Millennium Falcon going into hyperspace in the movie Star Wars. One of the neat things to see about this is when you remix a project, you click on that green remix button, then other people who are um, creating with your project actually give you credit for the project that you've created. You can see there at the top it says, thanks to W. Fryer for the original project Polygon Play. So that gives you a little bit of an idea of just some of the things that you can do with the project. So what you're going to do to create this project yourself, I would recommend clicking See Inside, and you're going to, oh shoot, I guess I need to be careful. Actually, I don't want to modify this because when I modify it, I'm the owner of this and it'll change the original. So you're going to click See Inside, but then you're going to follow the instructions by changing some of the things that, some of the code. Actually, I know what I can do. I'm going to show this in Safari where I'm not logged in, and I think that should work. So I can come in here and, okay, for instance, there's just a square. As it says, you can change the angle. So instead of 90, we can change this to 120, and then we can hit the green flag. And look at that, there is a triangle. And we can change the number of repeats. So instead of 4, we could make that 400. And if we leave that angle, it doesn't look like it's really changing when the color is the same. But down here, you can drag this change pen color into the loop so that it changes the pen color. And look at that. You can see now that the color is changing. And if I make the pen size larger, I won't do this inside the repeat, I'll do that above. Now look what happens. Ooh, that's pretty cool, isn't it? So you can see it's making a three-sided shape because that I think it's the interior angle. It wouldn't be the interior, would it? It would be the exterior angle is 120. So again, when you see the project page, you'll be able to see these suggestions. So we did 3 repeats at 120. 4, of course, gives us 90. At 90 gives us a square. Let's jump up to hexagon. That's 6 repeats at 60 degrees. So I'm going to change my angle here from 120 to 60. And now I'm going to click the green flag. Ooh, look at that. Now I have a colored hexagon. But here's where it gets really fun, I think, when you don't use even numbers, okay? So instead of using 60, as it suggests here, we're going to use, like, instead of 90, 93, or instead of 30, 33. So let's go into the code and let's change this 60 to 63. All right. Ooh, look what happens now. Oh, all of a sudden we've got uh, this tessellation, some people would call it. Let me do 91. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And so the goal here is for you to just kind of experiment around with some different modifications of the code. You can increase the length of the side. So instead of 75, you might go ahead and go up to like 125. You can see how that's going to be larger. And you can just start playing with this and seeing what you can create. All right. When you're done, you go ahead and see your project page. You're going to copy that link. So you're going to highlight and choose copy, and then you're just going to turn that into me in Google Classroom. And that's it. That's the assignment. But again, you'll be able to click on the remix button. It's a green button that you're going to see at the top. And then you're going to be able to have your own version of this. And your project will go into these remixes. Uh, Actually, I clicked too many times. Yours will show up here with these other remixes that other people can check out as well. So this is a great way to not only learn about Scratch and how remixes work, it's a cool way to learn about geometric figures, polygons, the ways that we create regular, evenly sided, normal, what they're called, polygons. And then when you modify them, you can make them tessellate by using kind of different numbers. So experiment moving those things around, all those instructions, have fun, and just turn that assignment in for credit for today's lesson. Thanks. Good luck. Have fun.